Yes, people, what's going on? Back again, Rants and Gunner. What are you telling me, bro?
Yeah, I'm good, man. I'm good. Another hipster manager's been put in the bin. No wins since the 27th of August. Top Spur. Five games straight.
I didn't even
burst for Big Ange, bro. It's burst.
I didn't even see that. You know, I didn't even see the game. What was the performance like?
Trash. If we're being completely honest, their goalkeeper had a shocker for the second goal. He come out trying to do a Superman, yeah, but it was like 1 foot off the floor Superman.
Damn.
Yeah, bro, that second goal was hilarious. Absolutely hilarious. Even the first goal, yeah, like they all hype up this Romero fella, and his goal was good. They put him 1-0 up. They all hype him up, man, like he's Rolls Royce Romero. Yeah, good one. He went a Rolls Royce.
Romero's rubbish. I'll be honest, like I've never rated him anyway. Do you know what I mean? So people putting him in like top centre backs in the league, I think Romero's rubbish, but he's one of them tryhards, and that's what they like in the modern game, innit? People that just put themselves about, and he's one of those players. Do you know what I mean? He's just a passion merchant. He's not a good footballer, so it doesn't surprise me that he's doing bozo stuff. That doesn't really surprise me.
They've got their Spurs back though, mate. Daniel Levy told them. Yeah, they've got their Spurs back. Yeah, results go against them at the weekend, they'll be sat 8th. Literally be sat 8th if results go the wrong way for them this weekend. Yeah, if they lose to Newcastle, Brighton beat Burnley, yeah, and then you lot win against Bournemouth, they're 8th.
That's just crazy. Like That's crazy.
They were October champions, bro.
Yeah, but to be fair to Tottenham, yeah, like I think I don't think it says anything. I think they've lost a lot of their best players, and this is what should really be happening to them. They started really well, and if you were a Spurs fan that was getting carried away by that, then serve you right. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, serve you right. Like
that's why I'm laughing at them, bro. I looked at the league table after 15 games last season and compared it to today. Yeah, they've scored the same amount of goals at the same stage as last season. They've conceded the exact same amount of goals as this time last season, and they have 1 point more this season. Yeah, so I don't really understand it because they wanted Conte out for negative football, boring, rubbish-looking football. Yeah. But at the same stage, after all of this Ange ball, high line, and all of this, and they're popping it around and dominating possession stats and this and that, they're 1 point better off.
Yeah, but football does that sometimes. But this is another reason why, yeah, it's very important for people to kind of not just use the numbers to try and tell the story, innit? Because, bro, that's one of the things I hate the most in football. It's like, cool, they might be 1 point better off, but when you take into consideration the injuries they've had and also the teams that they have beaten and how well they've done, it's a different thing. Do you know what I'm saying? You got to put context into it. It's just like, for instance, we look at it right now, and this segues perfectly into Eric Ten Hag, manager of the month. Like, Man United ain't played no one. So why is he getting manager of the month when Aston Villa are sat 3rd in the league?
Didn't Harry Maguire get player of the month?
I think so. But bro, Lee, listen. You know what's crazy about the Harry Maguire situation and the Eric Ten Hag situation, and which actually pissing me off now, is because it's like it's trendy now to overhype Harry Maguire's mediocre performances. This geezer got Premier League player of the month, and fair enough, yeah. That only takes into consideration Premier League performances. But bro, we have a goal difference of 1 in the Premier League. We're bottom of our Champions League group, and we've conceded 3 goals in like every game with him at centre back. How the hell is he player of the month, bro? Do you see what I'm saying? It's crazy. Oh, it's 0. Sorry, guys.
Your goal difference is 0.
Our goal difference is 0. There you go. So how is he player of the month and we've got a goal difference of 0, bro? Like, to me, that don't make no sense. But you know what it is? It's super trendy now to over compliment Harry Maguire, just like it's super trendy to over criticize Marcus Rashford now. Do you know what I'm saying? I've been calling Rashford out for the last 5 years, but it's getting to the point now where I feel sorry for him because
now, isn't it?
the way these men are piling it on now, yeah, it's disingenuous, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? It's like every opportunity now they're gonna try to kick him, yeah. Whereas before I was criticizing him when it was merited. Now these men, it's like all right then, cool. Rashford,
they're always years behind
and now they're like, oh yeah, we beat Chelsea because Rashford's not playing. No, that's not why we beat Chelsea, blood. If Rashford was playing,
they missed their chances
because they're rubbish, bro. If Rashford was playing,
by more, but they could have scored a good few goals.
Bro, Rashford would have scored a hat trick if he played against Chelsea. The amount of times. The amount of opportunities that Garnacho and them man had, yeah, if they fell to Rashford, he would have scored them, bro. Listen, Rashford's a lot of things, yeah, but let me tell you something. The amount of chances that these man had, Rashford would have ate nicely against Chelsea. The amount of space they were giving him, because Rashford's quicker than Garnacho. That one-on-one that went over the top to Garnacho, if that goes to Rashford, he's burying that. Do you know what I mean? So these guys are super, super quick, yeah, to just be kicking him when he's down now. And it's getting boring to me, bro. Do you know what I mean? The same way these men are over hyping up Harry Maguire. It's like Harry Maguire ain't done nothing, bro, to get player of the month. He's done nothing. So it's just one of them things where the stats don't mean anything. Man United have beaten a bunch of relegation fodder in a month where we've had the easiest Premier League run and we've won the games we're supposed to win, Lee. That's not manager of the month material, isn't, bruv? I think Aston Villa have scored maybe first or second most amount of goals in the league, and they're third. How did Unai Emery not get manager of the month?
They've scored more than Arsenal. Yeah, the second top scorers. They've scored 2 less than Man City. They're joint with Liverpool.
Exactly. So why is Unai Emery not manager of the month?
Yeah, exactly. It makes no sense. Yeah, Aston Villa beat. Well, that was last month. Let's go to last month. They beat Tottenham. They beat Fulham. They beat Luton. Oh, that was October. I'm lying. They lost to Forest. Yeah, so they lost to Forest. Then they beat Fulham. Then they beat Spurs. And then they were the only 3 games they played in November. Yeah, but because he's got 1 loss on there, he's not manager of the month. Do you know what I mean?
It's crazy.
Yeah, it's weird.
Doesn't make sense.
The thing is, Ollie Watkins is bagging for fun. Yeah, so why didn't he win player of the month?
I don't know.
Right. This is the thing, mate. Yeah, if you can control the narrative and you can control the media that are putting the narrative out, you can control the masses, and it's very easy to manipulate people's minds when the narrative is being filtered everywhere by every account. Yeah, all of the top accounts, like not just top fan accounts, but actually top media outlets like Sky Sports, TNT, Eurosport, ESPN. Oh, Harry Maguire. And if you keep seeing Harry Maguire this, Harry Maguire that, all of a sudden, that narrative is now spread like wildfire, and it's now the general consensus.
Yep.
And that ain't the case. Listen, Harry Maguire's a trash footballer. Yeah. And like you said, you've been scrambling across the line against teams you should be whacking.
Right.
Yeah. So how is he player of the month?
But this is what I'm trying to say. And people are saying, oh yeah, but Aston Villa lost to so-and-so. Bruv, Aston Villa are Aston Villa, bro. And they're third in the Premier League. It doesn't matter who they... What? So all of a sudden, what? So because you win all your games, no matter who you play against, you're manager of the month. How does that work? Shouldn't manager of the month, be the manager that overperformed?
Facts.
Should that not be manager of the month?
There's been times, I think, where Arteta's won all the games in a month and not one manager of the month.
I'm sure there has.
So that, like, when it's you have to win all your games, well, it's not that, is it? Because if that's the case, then why didn't Arteta win it a few more times? So what are they actually basing manager of the month on?
Bro, it's nonsense, bro.
It should be who's overperforming.
Yeah.
Yeah, and let's be real with it. Yeah, let's be real. Yeah, Unai Emery is massively overperforming with a team like Aston Villa. He shouldn't be third in the league. He shouldn't be. Yeah. With the team that they've got, he should be nowhere near top of the league. He's 2 points off the top. Yeah, level with Liverpool. Or 1 point behind Liverpool, whatever it is. Yeah, but literally, if they beat us, it's 4 points off the top. If they beat us tomorrow, they're 1 point behind us. That's crazy.
That's crazy, bro.
And look at the team he's got. Like, it's got, what's his name? John McGinn running around in midfield. Like, half decent.
Well, exactly.
Would anyone take John McGinn at Arsenal? Probably not.
Well, there you go.
You know what I mean? Like, it's crazy, man. He's got, what's his name? Konsa looking like a prime a prime centre half now, like like a Sol Campbell or somebody like that. Like the way Conser played against Man City, I was like, wow, bruv, like you are sick. Like you've been playing sick. Yeah, why didn't he get a shout for Player of the Month? Because he's been brilliant this season.
Well, there you go, Lee. But this is what I'm saying. So you got to understand, that there's always an agenda. There's always an agenda with these awards and why they give it to people. They're giving it to Ten Hag because they feel sorry for him because he's been under pressure.
Yeah.
That's the real reason why they're giving it to him, because that's what it is. Man United were in turmoil, then he won all his games, so it's a nice narrative. It's all about stories, bro. There's nothing genuine about these awards.
It wouldn't surprise me if Man United put a little phone call in and said, obviously we want to take a bit of heat off of the manager and the players.
Yeah, but bro, they seem to be doing everything else, Lee, to be honest. Do you know what I'm saying?
It wouldn't surprise me if they phoned them up
bro,
and said,
this team, this is the same club, that's banned certain journalists because they weren't playing ball. Do you know what I'm saying? They're sending their players on certain fan channels so they can control the narrative. Like, this is what these men are doing, bro. This is what these men are doing. They're curating a space where they're in control of every single message that comes out. So, stranger things have happened, mate. Do you know what I mean? I see right through this nonsense. So, it just is what it is, bro. It just is what it is. There's nothing genuine about most of the stuff that we see. So,
yeah, thanks. Mate, I just did a press conference reaction before this. Some of the questions they were asking Arteta, and you know that the comms person sat there and said, right, we can't talk about this, we can't talk about that. Yeah, and then I know factually, I know people that sit in them press conferences every now and again, I know factually that before Arteta walks out to sit down and answer the questions, them journalists sit there and say to the comms person, what would you like to get out of this as a football club? Yeah, and then they say, we would like to go down this road today. 90% of the questions he was asked today were about if he's allowed to celebrate, if he's in a director's box this weekend, because he's touchline banned. Yeah. How comes? Do you think you're being targeted by the Premier League for over celebrating? Do you feel you're over celebrating? Are you allowed to celebrate? Yeah, it was all about celebrate. It's nothing to do with the Aston Villa game. Yeah, and then they went down the road of asking a load of dodgy questions about Unai Emery. How about asking about the game? Yeah, forget Unai Emery for a second. How are you going to beat Aston Villa? What's the key threat for Aston Villa? How are you going to break them down? Did you see them against City, and how do you think you could do something different? Ask them, but that won't be the narrative that you can peddle out to millions of people. And I guarantee you, if I load up Twitter, all of these journalists have now posted that all over their Twitter accounts to hundreds of thousands of people, certain quotes about him saying he might not be allowed to celebrate in a director's box. Or something like that. Then the big accounts, the fan accounts, will put that out, and now millions of people, that's the narrative now. Yeah, and that's how easy it is to spin people. Yeah, and then anyone who goes against that and says, well, hang on a minute, did you cross the line and stand on the pitch mid-game? Yes, you did. Well, you're banned then, innit? Yeah, you've got a yellow card, mate. You're on the pitch, you're not allowed to be. Yeah, you go against that, you're negative.
No, thanks.
These people would rather be lied to than hear the truth. Crazy.
I can't argue with you, bro. I really can't argue with you. Big up everyone inside. Smash up the lights, man. You're slacking, people. Only 150. You know what it is. And nah, Lee, you're right, bro. But it's just one of them ones where these man know what they're doing. Like everything is everything's premeditated. Everything's controlled. They set things up so they can do the little passion hero speech. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, these man know the questions that are coming before. Don't ever get it twisted and think that these are organic interviews or organic questions, because they're not. They'll have a media, like a press person there, a PR person in there, and they'll say, all right, cool, we're going to go to that person. What's your question? So these men know what they're going to answer, and they know how they're going to answer it.
Why did the journalists rock up to London Colney or Carrington, whatever training ground they're going to do the interviews, How comes they rock up 2 hours early? But the manager comes out right at the end for 10, 15 minutes.
Yeah, because there'll be someone going around checking all the questions before they're asked, of course.
What would you like to get out of this press conference, Mr. Arsenal guy? Oh, yeah, we can ask X, Y, Z. And you can post this, but that'll be embargoed until this time. So you can peddle that out at this time. Why do they embargo certain quotes? Yeah. Why? Because they want it to drop at a certain time. Yeah, because they can get mad traction at certain times on certain quotes. Yeah, and to get the maximum traction, to get the maximum people on the same narrative. Yeah, they do it all the time. Like when we played Europa League last season, and obviously we had a game at the weekend. Yeah, they'd do the press conference. He wouldn't do 2 press conferences. So he'd do the post-match for the Europa League game on the Thursday night. But then they'd stick around and then they'd do a press conference again, for the game at the weekend. Why can't they put some of them quotes out straight away? Why do they have to hold that back for the weekend? Yeah, for Saturday morning if we're playing Sunday. Why can't they just throw that out on Friday? Why can't they throw that out on Thursday night? Yeah, because they want to get the maximum traction, which is fair enough, but they want to get the maximum traction off of the quotes from Thursday night after the game. You can still throw out, but he then said in this for the game at the weekend, X, Y, Z, but they can't. They don't want to do that. It's all about control. Yeah, and when you see through that, you highlight it. Yeah, you're literally 1 in a million that highlights it. Yeah, and then you're shut down because if you're going against the narrative, they try and silence you, bruv. We've seen that when we were sat in our houses for 2 years. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's the same in any walk of life. Anyone who goes against the grain, they try and silence you.
Oh, of course, Lee. But that's exactly what it is because they're trying to control the narrative, and that's exactly what it is. So when you see them collaborating with all these fan channels, like there's rumors going around that Sky Sports are going to try and start using YouTubers, and you know which ones they're going to use.
Oh, blatant.
You know which ones they're going to use already. Do you know what I'm saying? Like 48 laws of power. What the second law is? You know what I'm saying? is about, bro, using your enemies, bro. Yep. Using your enemies, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Because your enemies will work harder for you to prove their loyalty. Bro, that's what you do.
Doing watch-alongs and that now. Yeah,
pardon?
TalkSport are doing watch-alongs for games now. Yeah, do you know what I'm saying? Like Sky Sports, right? And just going back to that fan channel very quickly, yeah. Don't you think it's extremely convenient that number one, it wasn't a face-to-face interview on camera, right? So did he even do the interview? Yeah, nobody knows. Yeah, he can't speak English apparently.
He can't speak English. He can't. I know for a fact he can't.
So the other interviews he's done, he's had an interpreter there. Right? So why didn't we get a sit-down one with an interpreter this time then? Yeah,
because it was scripted.
Not only that, don't you think it's extremely convenient that number one, he was allowed to do it? Yeah. Number two, it was then allowed to be aired to the public exactly 24 hours after the stories broke about journalists being banned. How convenient. Use the biggest fan channel in that space to do this and peddle this. I mean, come on. Did he even do the interview? Nobody knows.
True.
Nobody knows. The only people that know, are the people on that channel, and the people at Man United. They're the only ones who know. Yeah,
very true.
Be real. Let's be real. I very much doubt it even happened.
True. We don't know. We don't know. Big up everyone inside. A super chat came in asking me about the Joey Barton thing. To be honest, I haven't seen the full quotes. However, I saw the outrage in it. I saw the outrage, and to be honest, the little snippets that I have seen, they're not controversial for Joey Barton, bro. You know, like that. If you know who you're dealing with, they're not controversial for him. Do you know what I mean? This guy's put a cigar out on someone. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy. So I don't really know. I don't really know what he's said apart from. Or was he speaking about someone in particular when he said what he said about the woman shouldn't be there just because they're a woman or something like that? Do you know, Lee?
To be honest, I haven't even seen it. I've just seen the super chat that came in. I haven't seen any of it. But let's be real. People should.
The quote said, any woman should be there, football punditry, because of hard work, not because she's a woman. And then said, I stand by everything I said on women commenting on men's football. Like me talking about knitting or netball. You cannot watch a game now without hearing the nonsense or something. You know what it is with Joey Barton, It's like... He doesn't care, but also anything he says, is gonna be like, it's gonna be like, yo, like it's Joey Barton because he's a nasty piece of work. I think we can all agree on that. But like, was he asked the question or did he just randomly just start saying that? Like, I don't understand.
Well, then again, Joey Barton is a bit of an off-key fella, isn't he? So he might have just come out with it on a tweet or something for all we know. I don't know.
No, but did somebody ask him? Did somebody ask him a question or did he randomly just start saying this?
He tweeted apparently.
What? Just unprovoked?
Just
it was on a Piers Morgan interview. I need to watch that then.
Yeah,
do you know what I'm saying?
I'll be watching that later this afternoon.
I need to watch that if that was the case. But he said they shouldn't be taking any kind of authority in a men's game. Let's be serious. It's a completely different game. I cannot take a thing they say serious in the men's arena. You know what it is, yeah? If he just randomly just came out and said that, he's just trying to wind people up. Yeah, and that's how you should take it. Do you know what I'm saying? That's how you should take it. So, I don't know. Just take it as a wind up if he said that. But one thing I would say, for instance, the way they say player of the match now instead of man of the match, it's like,
that's jarring.
It's men's football, so why is it not man of the match?
Bro.
Do you know what I mean? We're not going to see a woman playing out there, so why are we not allowed to say man of the match no more? Stuff like that. I just feel like they've tried to overcorrect certain things to the point it's getting stupid, innit? And that's why Joey Barton's probably saying, like, why are we overcorrecting things that don't need to be overcorrected?
He's right in a sense when he says a woman pundit should be there based on how good she is. Yeah, not just because she's a woman. I agree with that.
But some of them are good though.
Yeah, some of them are good. Yeah, but at the same time, that should be the same for men. Yeah, because when I sit there and listen to Jamie Redknapp, I just want to go to Michael Owen and Owen Hargreaves. I mean, come on, they're not there. Why are they there?
Yeah, Michael Owen and Owen Hargreaves are not there because they know football. They're there because they've had good footballing careers, and that's not right either. Do you know what I'm saying? So it's one of them ones where I completely understand the situation. If he's saying, for instance, like they're only there because they're women, yeah, and they're trying to tick boxes or whatever, and it should be the best people there. That's a different conversation. But when he's saying he ain't gonna listen to no woman on men's football and that, then it's all like it's one of them ones, Lee. Bruv, it's 2023, bro. Now I mean, even if you feel like that, you can't really say that.
No.
Do you know what I'm saying? You can't really say that anyway.
Loads of people coming out calling for it to be cancelled.
But this is what I'm saying, and the thing is, yeah, we're in a society now where they overcorrect everything. Because if women came out and said that we want women's coaches in women's football, yeah, and we want women's referees and women's pundits, I'm sure guys would be like, all right, cool. Go and do it then. Do you know what I'm saying? Go and do it then. It's your prerogative. Like, it is women's football. So if you want women's linos, women's refs, women's commentators and that, then I don't think men are going to have a problem with that. I genuinely don't think they're going to have a problem with that. So it's one of them ones where it's just, at the moment, I just think that we're trying to overcorrect everything. And it's like everyone's always looking for something to be outraged about. And I think he knows that. So he's done it to wind people up. Because if someone didn't ask him the question and he said it anyway, it's because he's trying to wind you up. And if you're getting wound up by anything Joey Barton says, then, bro, it says more about you. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he's got a long history of
100%. Because when you look at Michael Owen, there's a lot of male pundits that are rubbish, bro. Like, they're rubbish.
Yeah, I'm saying Owen Hargreaves, Michael Owen, Alan Shearer.
Bro, the majority of them are rubbish, but Alan Shearer, yeah, is one of the greatest players that this country's ever produced. So he's there on that. He's there on that. I don't even think that's enough. I don't think he should be there just because he was a good player. If you're not articulate and you're not intelligent, then why are we watching them? But this is why you have to understand, why you watch these things. This is the reason why I prefer to watch football on mute, because the majority of these commentators don't know football. The majority of these ex-players don't know football. Do you know what I'm saying? They don't know.
And they peddle out fake stats.
Bro, they know nothing about the game.
Concede so many chances every game, and then you go and look at it, and it's like, no, they don't. Where'd you pluck that one from?
Yeah.
Same with TalkSport. The amount of times they say certain things and it's not factually correct. Yeah, but it suits their narrative when they're trying to give their view on something. It's like, no, mate. Yeah. But this is what they do. They don't fact check any of their information. These people, and they just say the first thing that comes into their head, whether it's right or wrong, and then people go with that narrative because it's Jamie Redknapp.
But that's it. But that's the thing. And the thing is, what's funny is, like, what they're doing now is they're getting all of these Sky Sports people, on, and they're trying to copy the YouTube model, where we're gonna let these guys have an opinion. Bro, I don't want your opinion. I want facts. If I want an opinion, I'm not watching the television. Do you know what I mean? I'll go on YouTube for people's opinions. When you're in the mainstream, and you're being broadcasted out to everyone of every age and that, I want facts. Do you know what I'm saying? I want facts. I don't want this nonsense, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? So when you get Carragher and Neville and these guys pushing their opinions, yeah, onto people that don't know nothing, and then all you're hearing is loads of Carragher and Neville clones with their BS opinions on football. It's like, give me facts.
Yeah.
That's what you're there for.
But
do you know what I'm saying?
Facts, Rants, but they don't want facts. Yeah, they want storylines and fairy tales.
But this is exactly what it is.
It sounds better if it's a narrative that they can get on board, whether it's factual or not. I can get on board with that. Yeah. And you said like little mini clones, bro. Soon as certain channels out there, like mainstream or YouTube, say something, yeah, your chat get lit up with some little mini clones in the chat that somebody on that fan channel have said. I get it from the fan channel in our fan base. Yeah. And I'm like, oh, you must have watched so-and-so's video then.
Yeah.
Right? Do you know what I'm saying? It's like, that's how easy, because people don't want facts. They want stories. Yeah. And they want to be lied to. Yeah. Factual information, you're seen as toxic. Yeah. It's crazy. Actually crazy, bro.
Yeah, but the thing is, Roy Keane is honest, but Roy Keane's honest, but he don't know nothing about ball on a tactical level, and you can see that at the level he's coached at. He's failed everywhere he's gone. Do you know what I'm saying? So it's one of them ones where, as much as Roy Keane, is entertaining, when I'm watching these elite footballers on Sky Sports, they're supposed to be teaching me something. I've never learned a thing from them ever. The only times I watch something, and I'm genuinely in awe is when I see Arsene Wenger there, or when I see Jose there. Do you know what I mean? The rest of these guys are scrubs, bro. I can't learn nothing from these people.
Jose was doing Sky Sports for a little bit. Yeah. And he was sat in the studio with Roy Keane, Souness and all that. Yeah. All of them, soon as Jose opened his mouth, their mouth dropped. They were like, wow. Yeah. And these are people that have won massive trophies, but they don't know the tactical side of the game. So Jose does. So they shut up and listen. Yeah.
Precisely.
But then Jose will get trolled all over the internet because it's Jose. Yeah, like, oh, he's got an agenda against Rashford. He called Rashford out years ago.
Yeah, he did. He did call Rashford out years ago. And even Ralph Rangnick as well. Ralph said, listen, if he wants to leave, he can go. Ralph weren't trying to give him no new deal. So it's one of them ones where when you look at it, like I even told you guys, Craig Bellamy done a sit down with Gary Neville. Watch it, the overlap thing. He said, listen, I don't listen to you pundits. When you lot going to start talking about football? That's what he said. He said, when are you going to start talking about football? Like, and I rate it because him and Vincent Kompany, do you know what I'm saying? Them man are on their tactical stuff. They're on their Pep Guardiola vibe, and they're like, you man don't talk about football. You man are just out here waffling. And it's like, when are you going to do your job? That's what he said to Gary Neville, straight up. When are you going to do your job? Your job is meant to be talking about football. When do you talk about football?
It's true. All they do is peddle their narratives, mate. Look at the Super League thing. Yeah, all of a sudden, I can view Sky Sports in Spain, in my region. I can suddenly view Sky Sports. Why? Because they unlocked it to the world. Yeah, to peddle that Gary Neville agenda. Yeah. Do you know what I'm saying about Super League? This is the same guy who's invested in Salford and paying over the odds for wages for dead players.
Yeah, but this is what I'm saying, and these are the same guys that they're quoting, when they're running their mouths, when they're running their mouths on Twitter and stuff like that. And that's why I'm just not there, bro. Like, there's nothing organic about what's going on. Everything on TV is agenda driven. And then it's like everything on this platform is agenda driven as well. It's just like, bruv, it's boring, fam. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, it's at the point where you don't get genuine, authentic content anymore. And that's why, shout out you lot that support our channels, mine and Lee's, and the people that I work with in our community, because it's like, all these other people, bro, they're just people pleasers, and they're out here putting out content, to just try and get views and for reach, and no one's saying what they really think, or they are saying what they think and they're dumb, so it doesn't matter. Do you know what I mean?
I do transfer videos, right? And anyone who watches my transfer videos, I'll put the title Arsenal like linked to Paulinho. Right. And then people go, oh my God, because that's all over the mainstream. We're linked to Paulinho. But then people look and watch that video. Well, it's my opinion on whether I think the story is firstly true and there's legs to it, and whether I think we'll get him. I'm not just going to sit and go, oh my God, we're definitely in because Fabrizio said it and blah, blah, blah. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's pathetic. Like, people are sitting there believing that Arsenal can only afford one player this January. Turn it in.
Yeah, come on, that's crazy.
They've done £1 billion in a year. Yeah. And they're not restricted by FFP. So why would we be restricted by FFP? Because that's the stories that are out there.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? But it's what it is, bro. And like, at the end of the day, I'm like you. Obviously, for copyright reasons, I have to watch football on match days on mute. Yeah, but I actually like watching it on mute. Yeah, and
oh, it's amazing, bro. I watched it with the volume on last game because it was on Amazon Prime, and honestly, bro, even in the build up, yeah, bro, they're asking Garnacho about Lionel Messi, bro. We're playing Chelsea. We're playing Chelsea, Lee, bro. I had to mute it, fam. Infuriating. And this comment spot on from Matty. Football commentary used to be important as people were listening to the radio and needed to know what's happening. TV commentary is just BS and waffle. Like, bro, you don't learn anything, bro. Like, if you're watching, you're supposed to be able to have the football commentary on, yeah, in the background and know exactly what's going on. That's the purpose of these people. Well, it used to be. Nice guys are talking rubbish.
Mate, when I watch Premier League football on DAZN España, yeah, they literally don't have no build-up in a studio. Yeah, because obviously they're getting it from Sky Sports or TNT. They've obviously done the deal with them for the Premier League, yeah? Right? But they don't have the build-up. Yeah, when it goes to half-time, yeah, it's literally 15 minutes of a looped ads. Yeah, then when the game's done, you see the managers shaking each other's hand and the players shaking each other's hands, and then it cuts straight off.
Yeah.
And that's it. I prefer that. I don't want to hear all these people sitting in the studio waffling. Yeah, I don't watch it. I'm glad I don't get Sky Sports over here. It's a load of rubbish.
No,
same
absolutely.
with TNT. Their TNT is just a load of rubbish, bro. It's just like faces in the studio because of their name. That's it. Yeah, like 100%. Ex-players are there, like Steven Gerrard before he went to Saudi. Why is he sat in the studio?
Bro, why is he sat in the studio? Why did he even get the Saudi job? You know, like that. Like, based off what? He's a failure. He's a failure, bro. Like this is just what it is. I'll keep it real. Like, Cafu's been absolutely cooking English football and he hates it, yeah? And I understand, innit? Like, everything that I'm going through, yeah, right now with my football club is exactly the reason why I can't stand the English attitude, yeah? When it comes to football, when it comes to rating players, when it comes to everything, bro. Like I was saying, I think in the stream yesterday, like, these people think, yeah, you know that saying, oh, hard work beats talent? It doesn't, bruv. You know them ones there, like, I'll be real. You know, that's one of them, that hard work beats talent when talent don't work hard stuff. It's a myth, innit? Tell that to Eden Hazard. You know, like that. When he's turning up, yeah, and he's sitting on his phone when everyone's warming up and then he scores a brace and then goes home and he stops at McDonald's on the way home. You know, do you know what I'm saying, Lee, bro? Like, I'll be real. That saying like that is just what gives the losers hope. You know what I'm saying? Hard work beats talent. No, it doesn't, bro. Because I tell you what, if you're talented enough, fuck all your hard work, bro. Like, do you think that Lons weren't working hard when you put 6 past them, Lee? Do you know what I'm saying?
True. It's true.
Bro, hard work beats talent when it don't work hard. Not really. Most of the time it doesn't. You know, like that. Like, hard work might beat talent 2 out of 10 times if you're lucky. Do you know what I mean? But on a normal day, if someone's talented enough, yeah, there ain't really anything you can do.
And on that, do you know what I'm saying? The easiest way to sum that up, yeah, just have a look at the teams that finish bottom of the table every year. Why don't they suddenly finish in mid-table or top of the table?
Yeah, exactly.
Because they're not talented enough. The teams.
But Lee, the worst teams in the league, yeah, are the hardest working teams, and it doesn't matter. Yeah. It doesn't matter. They try and bridge the gap from the lack of quality by outworking everyone, and they still lose every game, pretty much.
United Liverpool the other day, hard work. Oh, they were digging in. Yeah, look at Luton the other night. Hard work, digging in, pressing, running around more. Yeah, cool. Lost the game, mate.
But that's what I'm trying to say, bro. So when they say, oh, hard work beats talent, no, it doesn't really. Do you know what I mean? Stop making the exception the rule. And this is what they do, yeah, in England. Like, they're like, you know what? Let's just have the hardest working players. That's why England ain't winning no World Cups, bro. They ain't winning no World Cups because you can work as hard as you want. All the teams with better players, more talented players are going to beat you. That's what's going to happen. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm seeing stuff like, for instance, you see Patrice Evra saying about Rasmus Højlund. Oh, I love him. He's a fighter. Is this the UFC, bruv? He's got no goals in the Prem. He just runs around like a blue-ass fly. So did Weghorst, and you lot were criticising him.
He's only 20. I keep seeing that in my chat, Say's chats, your chats. Oh, but he's only 20.
Bro, I don't care how old you are, bro. If you're good enough, you're old enough, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Kobe Mino is good enough. No one's talking about his age. He's a good footballer, bro. I don't really care about the age. If you're good enough, you're old enough. And this is the problem with football, yeah? Man United are in a situation now, yeah, where they think that selling our most talented players, yeah, are going to make us a better team. Selling Varane, selling Casemiro, selling Sancho, our most talented players. Anthony Martial, our most talented players, is going to make us a better team because we're going to stack the team with players like Scott McTominay instead. And that's going to improve us? No, it's not, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? If you don't build the team around your most talented players and find a way to make your most talented players happy, you will be worse. I don't care what you're saying. Do you know what I mean? So these men are going on, like it's all about hard work and we beat Chelsea because of the press. Bro, we beat Chelsea 2-1, yeah? Our midfielder scored both the goals and in transition, we were rubbish. What are you talking about? Like, we only scored 2 goals and we had nearly 30 opportunities.
28, yeah.
28, bro.
Look at the game against Everton.
Yeah, come on, but that's it. The game against Everton, I think we had 14 attempts and scored 3. This game, we had 28 and scored 2. But these men are telling me the Chelsea performance was better because Chelsea were rubbish.
Crazy. It's crazy, man. Like, yeah, but this is where football is, mate. Yeah, football's in the gutter. English football. English football has been infiltrated by I don't think it's been infiltrated, Lee. I think, yeah, English football's always been this way. English football has always been a bunch of tryhards, bro, all the time. And that's why I've never really rated it. Because it's like, they don't care about technical players in England. That's why Michael Carrick never really played for England. That's why Scholes got stuck out on the left wing. English football's got a reputation, yeah, for disrespecting the most talented players, bro. That's what they do. And they put the donkeys in, bro. Like, this isn't new. That's true. It's true, man. Yeah, you go all the way back. Yeah, like the likes of David Batty in midfield.
Yep, Joe Cole suffered as well, bro. We can keep going. England's most talented players always struggle, bro, because it's all about running around and all this nonsense. Like the Michael Owen thing is spot on. I had to save this.
Pure footballers back in the day. Well, now you have to be an athlete. Right. You just have to be able to run. You have to be big. You have to be fast. You have to, you have to be covering X amount of kilometres. There's loads of great players that were absolute ballers, proper talented. Now, if you can just run a bit further than everyone else and you can basically pass it from A to B, you're getting a decent career in the Premier League. You don't even have to be that good anymore.
Spot on.
Bro, that's what I mean. And I'm seeing a video and I'm seeing Berbatov. Like, bro, was every brother, man are talking about hard work, yeah? Hard work, yeah, beats talent, yeah. Tell that to Berber.
Yeah.
You know that? Tell that to Bergkamp. Was Bergkamp shutting down the centre backs and pressing and all that? Was he doing that? Do you know what I mean? And this is what I'm trying to say. All these guys that think they know football, yeah, think they know football, talking about hard work and the reason why we beat Chelsea was because of the press. Like Garnacho, yeah, Anthony and Højlund ran around like blue ass flies, and we didn't score from any of those chances that they created, and they had 28 opportunities. I'll tell you what, if we had players that were more talented and better than them, we would have made them 28 opportunities count, and it would have been more like the Arsenal game where you won 6-0. I bet you didn't have 28 chances in that game.
I don't think we did. I think we
didn't need it.
I think we scored our first 4.
But yeah, because you didn't need it, bro, because the quality was there. And that's the difference, bro. Do you know what I mean? You can't put a price on real talent. These men think that hard work beats talent. It doesn't really. It's a lie. That's what they tell losers to make you feel better about yourself. Hard work don't beat talent. Sometimes in life, you just need to understand that people are better than you and it's okay.
Mate, that's what they need. Game, we had 14 shots, 8 on target, 6 goals. And
but hard work beats talent, Lee.
Yeah, but they had more possession. And more
there you go.
There you go, innit?
But you had better players.
Exactly. Crazy.
Do you know what I'm saying? And that's what I'm saying. Like, literally, you had better players than them. So you beat them. Hard work beats talent. Load of rubbish. Do you know what I'm saying?
They had more passes, more possession, run around more than us, but got Pam 6-0.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's mad.
But that's what I mean. A man said hard work and talent. But guess what? Hard work is subjective. It's subjective. Because you can see someone, yeah, putting in loads of effort in the gym and saying, oh, yeah, he works really hard. But I can do no gym work and do loads of ball work instead. Do you know what I'm saying? And you're saying, oh, but he doesn't run or he's never in the gym and that. Yeah, well, I'm working on something else. You know what I mean? You work on your running, you work on all that shit, jumping over hurdles, and I'll work on my ball manipulation. So you might say, oh yeah, he works really hard. Yeah, but on what? Doing the shit that don't matter.
Facts. Yeah, facts. Look at Eddie Nketiah, man. That guy runs around non-stop. Ain't got any talent though, is he?
But there you go.
Let's just be real.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, hard work don't beat talent, bro. Like, it doesn't. Most of the time, it doesn't. It's a myth. It's an absolute myth. They tell people that are not that talented to make them feel like they're still in the game, bro. Hard work beats talent. It's just like saying to someone, oh, yeah, you can out-train someone that's genetically superior to you, bro. Like, you can do all the work in the world. You can do all the work in the world. If some people are just genetically superior to you, like, there's nothing you can do about it. Like, it doesn't matter how much Lee eats, yeah? He's not going to put on fucking 20 kilos of muscle unless he's on juice, bruv. Yeah, it's not going to happen, bro.
It's true.
It's not going to happen. We're going to tell Lee, oh, what, you can't put on muscle because you don't train hard enough. No, it's because I'm just not meant to be. You're just not meant to be massive.
I'm not meant to be big.
You're just not meant to be.
Bro. Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? Look at Anthony Elanga. He's a prime example. Jumped the highest in the gym. Jumped the furthest in the gym. Not good enough because he's not talented. Do you know what I mean? But man will say, oh, because it's the hard work. It's not the hard work, bruv. The hardest working teams in the league are the ones at the bottom.
Yep.
They're the fittest. Do you know what I'm saying? They fight the hardest for every ball. They probably got the best attitude and they get spanked every week.
Yeah. They're probably the toughest, like, in terms of strength, because they have to rattle you, rough you up on the pitch. So they're going to clamp into you on a tackle. They're going to be more physical than you. But guess what? Just pass the ball round them, mate. Just pass the ball round them. Yeah, look at that Barcelona team under Pep. How many of them were big, imposing, physical blokes? They weren't, were they? They were all dwarfs.
Puyol was my height, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? And he was a centre back. Didn't matter. Bro, Lee, it's all nonsense.
Look at Busquets. Busquets is skinny like me, bro. It's about 6'3" and skinny like me. Yeah, he ain't big, physical, muscly, hard work. No, Busquets is baller. Yeah, we'll just pop it around you. I'll just give it to Xavi or Iniesta, mate. Yeah, come and get the ball off us. Yeah,
some joke thing, bro. Now, bro, football in England is dusted, bro. You know what I mean? And that's why Man United are finished. You know what I mean? That's why Man United are finished. Look at this: Ten Hag, Gordon, Maguire, and McTominay. They are here. They are great players, bruv. Next question, bro. I said they're great players. At what? At what?
Literally, every press conference he says about Maguire, he's a great player. He's a great player. And then people wonder why he's still at your football club.
Bro, if you think that McTominay and Maguire are great players, you can never win anything of any merit, bro. Nothing at all. And this is the thing. The manager is trying to build his team around these workhorses, bro. He don't like footballers, bro, because he's falling out with all of them. Yep. And that's just all it is, bro. He's finished, bro. The guy's an absolute disgrace. If you think that this is the guy to take Man United where we need to go, bro, you don't know nothing about football. You need to give your head a wobble. All the guys, that have some sort of connection to the football club are going to come out and say what they're going to say, because the club are probably on the end of the phone as soon as they say the wrong thing. Do you know what I'm saying? But who cares, bro? These men are not good. All of our best, most talented players are not playing. That has to be a cause for concern.
The mad thing about that quote as well is it's not the first time he's done it this season. He's done it every press conference when he's been asked about Harry Maguire, right? And the thing there, right? That is now being peddled out to millions of Man United fans. Yeah, the manager of Man United is saying that Harry Maguire and Scott McTominay are great players. So then anyone who cusses them for dead performances is now going to get bombarded with abuse. Yeah, but if the manager wants him, wouldn't you? Do you know more than the manager? Yeah, why aren't you the manager then? Yeah, bro, it's pathetic.
This is what it is now. Just a load of rubbish, bro. A load of rubbish. That's why I'm tired of all this. I'm actually tired of it. It's one of them ones where that's why man just don't have no debates with them, yeah. When the inevitable thrashing does come, yeah, it is what it is, innit? Because we're going to get thrashed. Like, Liverpool very soon. Very soon. Bro, like, we're going to get thrashed very soon. Because the way we're playing is embarrassing. It's embarrassing. The fact that people are getting excited about the Chelsea performance. The Chelsea performance was poor. 28 attempts, only 2 goals. The amount of times, yeah, Anthony was getting the ball on the right, cutting inside, putting the ball out for a goal kick. Same with Garnacho, getting the ball on the left, cutting inside, put the ball out for a goal kick. That's what these men were doing for 89 minutes.
Good, it looks good. You had 28 shots against Chelsea. Now all the fans are
yeah, but how many of them did the keeper have to save?
Exactly. But now your fans are online now giving it the large over Chelsea. We had 28 shots against her. Yeah, how many were good?
Yeah. But bro, you know what the maddest thing about it was, yeah? Chelsea were 10th before the game, bro. Why are we going on like we just beat a good team? They were rubbish before us. Newcastle beat them 4-1.
Yeah, facts. Bro, if Everton hadn't had their points deducted, they'd be ahead of them. They'd be ahead of Chelsea.
Well, there you go. But that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, but
this is crazy.
But that's what they do now. Like the standards are on the floor for your football club. Yeah, there's not many people trying to uphold the standards of your club. Yeah, and when you got the manager sitting there lying through his teeth in every press conference to millions of fans, yeah, it's a disgrace.
Bro, look at this. Ten Hag on shore. His presence, his personality, his skill set, his physicality, so strong, technically very good, high profile player. Bro, if he's a high profile player in your squad needs binning.
So that's Harry Maguire, McTominay, and Luke Shaw that is now gassed up in a press conference. Yeah, the guy's a liar.
Man United are finished. In a squad, yeah, with Varane, Casemiro, a man like that, you're talking to me about Luke Shaw, Harry Maguire, and Scott McTominay. Finished football club. Bro, honestly, like, it hurts me, bro. Like, it actually hurts me to see how far we have fallen. The fact that we're rating players like this. They're rubbish.
Yeah.
Personality.
But this has been systematically destroyed in front of your very eyes for years now. Slowly, more and more, chipping away at it, more and more. Bro, if you sit there and just do this, yeah, just poke the side of your head like Marcus Rashford, but you do that every single day, all over, or anywhere, the top of your head, the side of your head, your forehead, your cheek. If you do that 1,000,000 times a week, every week, eventually you'll have a dent in your face.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that is Man United. Every single year, every single week, month, day, hour, whatever, chipping away, lowering the standards. So eventually your standards have gone from up here all the way down there. Yeah, it's like when the shoreline, for example, yeah, when the cliffs, it's all eroding away. Why? Because the water's smashing off it every single day, single day. Yeah. Eventually, it's the same with a football club. You keep lowering the standards week in, week out, day in, day out. Eventually, there's nothing left. Yeah, that's your club now. Yeah, we've got way too many fans invested by listening to that idiot in a press conference and listening to the previous idiot in a press conference and listening to the dead ballers that you have coming out with their stupid PR comments. Yeah, posting their own stats on their Instagram. Yeah, saying, "Oh yeah, I love this club." No, you don't. You love the money at the club, mate. Yeah, and you love the exposure you get from playing for Man United. Yeah, you don't love the club. Yeah, and even if you came through the academy, yeah, you don't love the club like a fan does, because you're now taking money to play for the club.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't. They don't love, like Rashford don't love Man United like you love it. Yeah,
no.
He's nicking 300 grand a week. How can he love the club?
Yeah, you're killing me.
It's true, isn't it?
Yeah.
How can he take 300 grand a week? Yeah, with a straight face and try and convince people that he loves the club, mate. You are taking 300 grand a week, over $1 million a month.
It's mad, isn't it? But the thing is, yeah, he loved the club, yeah, when he was a kid and he was in the youth team. Bro, like, that's his workplace now. You know, like that. So whether you like it or not, it's very difficult to have the same affinity, yeah, when it's your workplace and you know the politics and you know all these different things now, bro. Like, it's different. Do you know what I mean? It's just like when I was a kid and I didn't know what went on in football until I was actually involved in football. And then I realized, yo, bro, that industry it's a piece of shit, bro. It really is a piece of shit, just like every other industry that you work in, yeah? Do you know what I mean? Like, it's not based on morals. It's not based on ability. It's not based on merit. Do you know what I mean? A lot of the time, the people are where they are because something unsavory, bruv. Do you know what I mean? It's very seldom that people are there because they deserve to be there, bro. Like, it's not that. It's who you know. It's luck, it's timing, it's all these other things, bro. And then on top of that, if the manager likes you, if the manager don't like you, bro. And that's what man are finding out at Man United right now. Even for instance, yeah, the way that certain things are being portrayed with the Jadon situation, yeah. Like, even someone put out a quote from the Man United, and everyone was saying, "Oh, Rants, did you see the Matic thing saying Pogba and Sancho were late?" Bro, the quote said, yeah, Sancho, Pogba, and a few others. Why didn't you name the others? Why did you just name them two?
Yeah.
Why did you just name them two? Because you're trying to push a certain narrative, bro. Because clearly,
cross everyone, innit?
But there you go. Why did and a few others? No, name everyone, bro. Why did you just name them two? Why did you just name them two? That's why I took it with a pinch of salt. Because I'm like, you're trying to run a certain agenda because clearly maybe you don't have the best relationship with them, man. So you're gonna do that one.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
That Pogba's just been banned, didn't he? Yeah,
well, there you go.
He's hot topic in the news right now.
Easy agenda, bro.
And Jadon sat at home. Yeah,
bro. Matic's best season for Man United, was when Paul Pogba was carrying him, bro. How about that? How about that? Do you know what I'm saying? And that's just what it is. So it's funny. It's easy to kick the two players that already have. It's funny that the two players that are already under media scrutiny, you throw them under the bus. What about everyone else? What about everyone else?
Easy targets, but this is what it is, bro. This is what it is. Yeah, like why is he coming out with that now? Why suddenly now? Why are all these stories suddenly just popping up and emerging now? It's all premeditated, mate. Yeah,
bro, it's all a joke, Lee. It's all a joke, Lee.
They probably invited him back, to be a guest of honor or something at Man United. Yeah, like, do you know what I'm saying? Like in a game coming up when he ain't got a game. There's more in it than that. Yeah, but again,
look at the quote here. It said it would be late. Paul Pogba, Jadon, and a couple other players. Name them all, bruv. Name them all. Because you know the wickedest thing is, you'll get all these. You see some of these. I've seen it on some of the other channels. Little clips that have been floating about, and some Man United fans saying, "Oh, they were late. They're getting paid X, Y, Z." Bruv, listen. If you work at a job and you start work at 9 o'clock, do you know what that means? It means you start work at 9 o'clock. Doesn't mean you get through the door at 9 o'clock. How many of you, man, actually start work at 9? How many of you? I bet not many of you. Because, boy, I know, like, if I weren't doing this and man started work at 9, I'm getting in the building at 9 o'clock, fam. And then I'm taking off my coat. And then if I want to eat something, I'm eating something. I'm making a coffee or something. And then I'm getting to my desk when I get to my desk. It might all be 9:15, cuz. You know, like that.
At 9:30, you're going to go bathroom break. If you're smoking, you have a quick cigarette break as well.
Bro, listen. Bro, more times these men are not even, like, most of these men are not even in the building at 9. And if they are at 9, they get in the building at 9. You know, like, bro.
I used to turn up late every day. I got banned from meetings in the end.
But bro, why are people going on like people don't turn up late for work normally, bro? Most people do turn up late for work. Do you know what I mean? And when it's late, it's not even late. Because the thing is, with football, it's one of them ones where training will start at, say training starts at 10 o'clock. Do you know what I'm saying? Because I've been in situations like that. But people expect you to be at training at 9:15 to get changed, see the physio and all that. Bro. I don't need to do all that. Let me tell you something. If training starts at 10 o'clock, I'm getting there at 9:45, Reed boy. Do you know what I'm saying? And I got my training kit. My training kit's laid out. I come in, put my training kit on. The boots are in the lot. I go get my boots and I go straight onto the floor, bro. Why do I need to get there 45 minutes early to be chatting to you, man? I don't like half of you, man. The brothers that I like, I live with them. Do you know what I'm saying? When I was in Sweden, like my closest friends, in the team, they lived with me. I lived with 3 other players. I lived with a goalkeeper and a couple other guys, bro. Those are my guys. Everyone else, man, I see you at training, blood. Now, why am I going to get in 45 minutes early for a chin wag with you lot and for man to get a rub down from the physio? I don't need one. I don't need one, bruv. Man, I'm going to roll in 15 minutes before training, put my boots on. I'll see you on the grass at 10 o'clock, bro.
Yeah, but players like that now, mate, are perceived as, they're a toxic influence.
Yeah, they say, he's moody and that. Do you know what I mean? He doesn't really talk and all that. Bruv, listen, I don't like you, bro.
It's a job. I'm coming to do my job and I'm going home. That's it. I don't want to socialize with you.
but that's what I'm saying. I don't like you. I don't know you, bruv. Like, if you're not an hour early, you're late. Like, what do you mean, bro? No. If training starts at 10 and I get there at 9:45, I'm not late, bruv. Training's at 10. All the social stuff before, is optional. I choose not to do it, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? So, what is that? It's optional. Man will tell you it's optional, and then it's not optional. Like, what do you mean? Late means them man are on the grass and they've started training and you're not out there. That's not what's happening, bro. Because you see the Sky Sports cameras and that, and you see man coming out for training and they're all running out together laughing and they're all there. So when they're saying man are late, they're saying what? Well, man was late for breakfast. Oh.
He was late for his scrambled eggs, mate. He was late.
Bro, man, I want breakfast, man.
Yeah, I had breakfast at home. Why do I need to eat with you lot?
But this is what I'm saying. Like, man are not obligated to socialize with you, man. And this is exactly what it is, bro. It's like these men are distorting the narrative. They're distorting the narrative. Cristiano literally said, yeah, that him, Bale, and Benzema didn't chat the whole time. They didn't chat. They're not friends. He said, I don't need to be friends with them, man.
Look at Cole and Sheringham. Yeah, they never used to chat.
Bro, it's crazy.
Put them on the pitch together. They pass to each other and score goals, though, isn't it?
Bro, if you don't turn up early and you're not flicking bums with towels and that, do you know what I'm saying? Man don't want you to play. That's just all it is. And they're saying, oh, I'm a professional because I turned up an hour early. Bro, whatever, innit? I'll be real. It's not that deep. Do you know what I mean? It's not that deep at all. Everyone's got their routines. Everyone's got their thing, bro. I'm not turning up and flicking bums with you, man. I'm not doing it. I'll roll up. I'll make sure I do my work on the grass. If I want to do extra work after, I'll do extra work. Do you know what I'm saying? But because man's not sitting down, having a cup of tea with man and slapping bums and that, and not jumping in on the banter, get out of here, man.
He's causing a divide.
But that's what I'm trying to say. Man are saying he's late, bro. Man are not late, bruv. Do you know what I'm saying? So, listen, less of that.
And why didn't he elaborate on that? Why didn't he say how many minutes they were late? Whether they were late?
Bro, the guy said Pogba, Sancho, and a couple others. Do you know what I mean? I don't even remember Sancho being there when Matic was there.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah,
I don't remember Matic being there when Sancho was there. I don't remember. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I can't remember that.
I don't remember. That must have been towards the end.
But either way, he's chatting bollocks. Yeah, he's chatting absolute rubbish because, like you said, why didn't he name the other players? Why didn't he name all of them? Sancho, Pogba, and a few others. Well, surely the next question would be...
name all of them.
Jokes.
Name all of them. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, the thing is, I don't care. Do you know what I mean? Because all these men can say whatever they want. They've never been in circles, bruv. Like, if you ain't been in professional football circles, yeah... If you ain't never been played to kick ball, either pro or even semi-pro, you don't know about the dynamic in the changing rooms, bro. What these men are calling late and what is actually late, it's not the same thing, bro. If you don't turn up and you're chin wagging with Mandem and that before the game and that, they say you're late, bro.
Could you imagine this lot, yeah, if Gaza was still playing now?
Bro, these men think late, Lee. These men think late means, yeah, everyone started the warm-up and man are not there. That's not what that's not what's happening, you know.
Okay, Gaza jumped the fence when the ball went over. I heard this story the other week. Yeah, he was on England training, and I think that was before the Euros or World Cup. They were in a camp or something. Yeah, ball goes over the fence into a farm. He goes, "I'll get it." Yeah. He jumps the fence. Yeah, disappears for 24 hours. He then comes back fully fishing geared up with all of his fishing gear on, with the wellies, the suit, everything. Yeah, jumps back over that fence at the exact point that ball went out where he jumped over it the first time. Jumps back with the ball and goes, "Got it." 24 hours later, bro. Imagine this lot now. They'd all be in tears. I'll get rid of him. He's toxic. He's negative. One of the best footballers you'll ever see this country, mate.
Bro, listen, Lee, bro. Like, all these man, but this is what I mean. It's all this. These man want to try and sensationalize. Oh yeah, he comes 2 hours early and that. Yeah, bro, for the toast, blood. Look at Luke Shaw, blood. Man are talking about professionalism, bro. He comes 2 hours, yeah, for breakfast. Probably eats breakfast at home, then eats breakfast at the club as well.
Gets a McDonald's meal on the way, like sausage neck McMuffin, the double one, obviously.
Bro, but this is what I'm saying. Man are saying, oh yeah, he's professional because he turns up on time. No, professionals also staying in shape.
Facts, man.
Do you know what I'm saying? Which he doesn't do. So, like, it is what it is, bro. You know what I mean? Man are always waffling about something, bro. Man don't really care, bruv. It's all just propaganda from the club, yeah? They're trying to get the guys on the highest wages out the club. And that's all it is. So when Sancho leaves and when Varane leaves and Casemiro leaves and they bring in that bum Donny Marlon, we're getting linked with Donny Marlon, who just happens to have the same agent as our manager as well.
And do you know who the owner of that agency is?
Who is the owner?
Ten Hag's son owns that agency, mate.
Well, there you go. Donny Marlon is a scrub. If we swap him for Sancho, yeah, Dortmund have pulled our pants down, mate.
Yep.
That's who we're being linked with. Donny Marlon swap for Sancho. Hey, bro, listen.
There either.
Finished. You know, like that. So hopefully the takeover happens soon and they relinquish all power from this manager, because Donny Marlon is an absolute scrub.
Facts. Yeah, facts, man. He's
absolute scrub. Do you know what I mean? So if you don't want to buy into the propaganda from this manager about all of these players, good for you. Do you know what I'm saying? Good for you lot. Do you know what I mean? But I'm not buying into any of that. So yeah, man. All right, big up everyone inside as well. Make sure you smash the like. Make sure you sub to Lee Gunner's channel. You already know what it is. Closing in on 85k people. So make sure you sub up if you're new as well. We got less than 200 away, and then we're doing a giveaway, Modern Warfare 3. So yeah, man, make sure you sub up, guys. No watch along tomorrow. I got my op tomorrow morning at like 7 a.m. or some shit like that. So I'm driving up to Bristol this afternoon. That's why this show's early. So yeah, no watch along tomorrow, but show's back as normal from Monday probably. What you got coming up, Lee?
I'm going live literally now with Lewis. It's LB, Man City fans. So we're going to go and chat about the games coming up, and then I'm on TJ Warren TV tonight at 6:30 UK time, and I'm going to do a watch along on Lee Reacts. I don't know whether to do Napoli Juve or whether to do Mason Greenwood FC versus Valencia. Probably choose that game, to be fair, but yeah, I'll be doing that later.
Calm. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, you lot look out for that. We're gonna redirect as well to Lee's stream as well. So make sure you stay there. Make sure you like the stream on the way in. So yeah. Big up everyone. Top stream. And yeah, I'll catch you lot in a couple